we're on? This is Mike Quackenbush, and I thought for the 500th Podcast-A-Go-Go, we would track down Wiggly, the guy who made it all possible for us all those years ago to have a video podcast. Now, Wiggly used to live in a chicken coop near the Palmer Center, but he's since moved. He does not know that we're coming. I am aware that we've passed at least 2 security cameras on our way here already. Happy Podcast-A-Go-Go!
What the heck?
Did we get to the bad time?
I was putting up, changing some autographs. I wasn't ready to be on camera.
We can come back.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Awesome.
Let me show you the way.
I think about it now.
Yeah. How was it? Like a Billy Barty. This when Kate Winslow at wait, is that who that is? Kate Russell's.
So, you know, a couple seasons ago, we had a few CHIKARA events named after Police Squad episodes.
Oh, you did? What the person said the episode was called, or what was the episode written on the screen?
Before it happened, it was the former. After the event happened, it would change on the website to the latter.
Brilliant.
Long before he's Alexander Knox in Batman, Robert Wool wrote for Police Squad. Did you know that?
I had no idea.
The fact that I could stump you on any trivia of that type has made my day.
I even have the Batman right here. You'd think I would know.
I think I used to have that as a kid.
This?
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. My dead cat's ashes.
Oh my.
Should I keep filling up my iced tea and then having it down and up like in television programs? You know, those are the little things that...
You have 500 Podcast-A-Go-Go. So it's been around now for more than 10 years, which is... You don't age.
I look so much better now. I didn't celebrate my birthday this year, and I found out that I owed some birthdays back.
Oh.
So what's this 500 about? Are we going to have autographs? Bring me anything, Gene Wilder, Yvonne Craig. I'll sign anything. Like if you take a picture of a tree.
We can just send them to you.
Wiggly of Super Meat Boy.
I will sell it online for $9.
When does this air? Because I don't want to have to embargo things.
Understandable. You have to do it up big time at Halloween here for trick-or-treaters. You have to.
Halloween, I actually keep up a smoke machine. If you go outside and you look up into the corner there's a smoke machine that's up all year long. Just in case I have to escape like a ninja.
To commemorate 500 Podcast-A-Go-Gos, it was always amazing, and it never would have existed if not for the work that you did. Like, it was entirely dependent on your skill set and knowledge to make it happen, so that CHIKARA had a video podcast. And people I still meet at every single event that we go to discovered us because of Podcast-A-Go-Go. And you saw us when we were back in Hellertown. We were back there for the big 15-year anniversary, and a lot of old familiar faces were out to see us.
Yeah. For selfies.
They mostly came back for selfies. That is the main reason Crossbones comes out of semi-retirement, is to take selfies. Today on the 500th Podcast-A-Go-Go, what would you want to see?
The first thing I would want to see is the old man that used to grab the nachos with his hands and put them on your plate. Taking a ladle and put the cheese in his mouth and then like this. But the match I would like to see the most, I would want to see the 10-man. That was the main event.
Yeah. Watch this clip and buy the VHS.
He's almost there. And he's back on his feet.
Well, if all the pouting is through, maybe we can rest him.
No, the pouting is not through. He has plenty of pouting left in him.
Don't underestimate how much pouting.
There's no sympathy to be found. The Grand Champion doesn't want any hugs. Oh, it's full on sobs now.
Oh boy. That Central American rivalry between Ecuador and Mexico has really colored chemistry of this team.
Iho's just dejected here.
That's as much of a sulk in a wrestling ring as I have ever seen.
They're sending him to the back, it looks like. It's a rare strategy to see someone turn away one of their allies.
What are they doing here?
Iho doing the Charlie Brown walk of shame. But Mr. Zero.
You know, Iho's not an entirely dislikable character. Not entirely.
Oh, and it's a group hug. It just warms my heart. Hollowicked furious. You could have had this, Hollowicked. This was your choice.
6-on-4, they're saying. Well, this is unprecedented.
A trade was made. They've exchanged partners.
No, there's no exchange.
There's no trade.
In return. I don't know. Is it to their advantage to just not have one of the ice creams on their team?
It's quite possible.
That might be to their benefit.
That's a happy Iho, though.
I can certainly say this, Scott. We have never seen a 6-on-4 wrestling match in the history of Chikara. So we are making a little bit of history today in hell.
History made. I don't know if this will officially count as a handicap match.
Bryce allowing this? I mean, it's...
Can you just change teams mid-match?
It's the referee's discretion. And I've certainly learned over the years not to argue with Bryce's judgment.
All right.
Bryce is ready for him to get down to the brass tacks of it. And now we've got Dasher Hatfield and Juan Francisco de Coronado just went all the way out to the apron, shot to the midsection. Look at the grand champion go. He just comes springing in there with tremendous alacrity and tumbled into a great-looking arm drag from the old-timey King of Swing. Toreador to the Ecuadorian that sends the old-timey King of Swing into the corner. Big old monkey flip and a big old smile on the face of Juan Francisco, but Dasher lands on his feet. Maybe one more.
Tries for it again. And again, lands on his feet.
Dasher Hatfield go. Caught him right in the midsection. Big old sock of the belly welly of Juan Francisco de Coronado.
Dasher feeling it.
Maybe he's got a monkey flip. He sent him straight up into the air.
He actually had to get out of the way. He sent him up so high.
That's about as vertical a monkey flip as I have ever seen.
And now we have Frightmare versus Ultra Mantis Black.
We saw these two have an epic clash in Season 17. You know Ultra Mantis would love to get his hands on Frightmare, and he is about to get his chance right now at Anniversarium.
These two facing off. It looks like Gran Akuma has something in his eye. Bryce is taking care of that.
Or does he? You know, we saw Misdirection play a role in the previous contest, and it just played a role in this one as well. And there are so many competitors to try and keep an eye out for in a 10-man tag match.
Frightmare trying to get him up.
He doesn't have the leverage because Ultra Mantis is taller than Frightmare, or maybe Hollowicked can help make it happen for him.
With the assist.
Back through. Mantis turned it around by going low with his hips.
Gets both men over.
What a show of power from the former Grand Champ and Gen 1 Original, and what a reunion this is. These two were once known as Ultra Zero, and here they are side by side again with perfect tandem hip tosses, and off to the ropes they go with basement drop kicks.
Into the covers. But no, they're able to kick out of it.
They have been friends, they have been enemies, and tonight they are teammates once again. Ultra Mantis Black and Mr. Zero put the brakes on for... Oh! Well, nobody knows what to make of that,
yes.
Scott.
That was quite... I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to call that.
Ultra Zero have been dispensed with by the Nightmare Warriors, the so-called Legion of Rot. Oh, boy.
Gran Akuma and Icarus now wearing non-similar tights. Adjusting the tights.
Nothing has been settled between these two. And they had a ladder match for the ages at the Trocadero Theater in Philadelphia, PA. And no matter how many times they have met, it seems as if the hatchet has never been adequately buried, and they are rocking each other right now with some rock-hard blows.
Look at this, and inviting them to just hit each other again and again. Oh, just echoing throughout the building.
Oh, man. Now Icarus is starting to string a few together. Akuma's trying to absorb these. I don't know who could absorb all of those. Oh, look at how fast Akuma crossed the ring to stop Icarus, and Icarus is good for the same.
Yeah, both men refusing to yield here.
Spinning soul butt kick right into the bread basket, and Icarus not to be outdone. They're going tit for tat. Here are the former partners. He avoids the arm drag. Akuma telegraphed it just a second too early. He cascades and gets powerbombed with authority into mid-ring.
Huge powerbomb there. Not going for the cover, though.
Pleased expression crosses the countenance of Gran Akuma.
He's not done with Icarus.
Whoop. Charged headlong and just fell right out of the ring. Icarus needs to get out. And he tags El Hijo del Ice Cream, who is ready to go.
All right, I guess he's legal. Bryce is allowing it. No, wait a minute.
Cold Stone Stunner on Icarus. Of course.
Is that the plan all along?
I don't think he's much of a player.
He's not going for the cover. Slowly dragging Icarus to his corner.
Estupido, declares El Hijo del Ice Cream. And look how pleased he is.
He had me fooled. Hollow Wicked now in control of Icarus.
Found his way back into the good graces of the Rudo Quintet. Whether that was what they planned or not, I don't know. Hollow Wicked now picks up steam. Corner kick perfectly executed.
Into the cover. Not enough to keep Icarus down.
You are not going to see this guy make a mistake in the ring. Arguably the most well-rounded Chikara wrestler of all time is Hollow Wicked. And now it is the Spectre of Violence, Frightmare, unleashing his fury against a member of the Furies, Icarus. Put that kick right down the side of his face. He's going to end up with a tread on his ear, is Icarus, if he's not careful. Oh,
and again.
That one was more in the face.
Now using the ropes now to just choke the life out of Icarus here.
We've seen such a fascinating blend of established players and relative rookies make up the octet of the Furies, and 2 of the 8 are in this match, those being Icarus and Ophidian. Flying crossface from Juan Francisco de Coronado. These two have had a number of outstanding singles bouts between them. One of my very favorites took place up in Canada when the Grand Championship was on the line. Back then it was Icarus defending and Juan Francisco challenging. Oh, another shot right to the jaw of Icarus. The Rudos are really starting to focus their offense on the jaw of the Winged Ring Warrior.
Icarus has been in there for quite a while, taking quite the beating, but can't get more than a 1 count on him as Grand Akuma comes back in.
Grand Akuma unloading with those lethal feet. We saw him kicking away at the chest of Icarus earlier, and now just putting it right on the jaw once again of Icarus and kicking away. Grand Akuma is lethal in there, especially when he can dictate the pace to you. And right now, he's doing all the dictating in the ring as he oppresses Icarus on the bottom turnbuckle, quite literally.
And just standing on his face there, just also very disrespectful.
Making his former stablemate carry all of his weight.
Drags him back again to his corner.
Hijo del Ice Cream has control over Icarus. It would really be something for him if he could pick up a win over a decorated member of the roster like Icarus. And he's been to the dance, not only a former grand champion, as we alluded to, former Campeón de Parejas, he's one king of trios, super jawbreaker off the middle rope there.
Trying to wrap the legs up, dragging him away from the ropes.
Got control of the legs, but what's he going to make? A figure 4 leg lock is what he's got in the center of the ring.
He's got it locked on.
don't know, I think he should have stuck. They were really doing a great job focusing on the jaw of Icarus. And I think he might have been better served if he could have gone back to that here, because Icarus is starting to recover a little bit. Look at him.
And it's just waking him up.
Well, he's turned the figure four over. He's reversed it. The pressure now is on El Hijo del Ice Cream. The figure four leg lock has been turned upside down.
Wait a minute.
Look at Mr. Zero. He's got the business section ready.
He's got it ready.
Oh,
but no, Juan
is not going to tolerate that.
He's not going to do enough to free El Hijo from this painful situation.
Oh, he wants to get a submission hold on Icarus rather than free poor Hijo.
Hijo now
stuck
at the mercy of Ophidian.
Ophidian's just tying him up, and Gran Akuma is not going to watch this go on any longer. He's got something in mind of his own. Stepping through almost to figure seven, but he took control down there at the heel like a heel hook while Ultramantis Black comes in and makes a spinning toe hold as he wrenches across the ankle, and Dasher wants to get it in on the fun too. He's basically got an abdominal stretch there, but he really hasn't pried loose Akuma to get to it. Well, Hollow Wicked goes all the way over the top, and he's got a standing 2-in-1 while he takes the far arm lever, and Frightmare now, what's he got? Enziguri, no.
Misses.
And here comes Mr. Zero.
Mr. Zero, he's got the business section.
He's ready to plop down and enjoy a good read.
Let's see what we got going on in the business section today.
Bryce Remsburg, interested to see what's going on. You know,
check some stocks.
He's interested in current events. Senior officials got to stay well abridged.
I have Gemini holograms, which I thought was okay.